Welcome to Paddling Theme Park. Welcome to Paddling Theme Park. My name is Thomas, and I'll be your tour guide for today. Over on the right, we have food court number 1. Over to the left, there is a one-way road, which is blocked by a light post. Now, if you turn left, you can see a big row of toilets. Now, if we head up and over a bridge, you can see some more toilets up here and a trash can. And over here is where you have your Nautic jet. Also to the right hand side, also there is a monorail surrounding the perimeter. 5 stops on this monorail. They take you to the main attractions, or you can walk there by foot. To the left we have swan boats, and if you look over here you have the observation, and then you've got a route over to a monorail. Now let's take one monorail to the next station, which is going to be the right hand side of the map, which is going to be the food stalls. We could have taken an easier route, but we didn't. So yeah. Now monorail's arrived. Go ahead and sit yourself in the front cab. Go ahead and sit in the tree. Okay, you just fell. Hopefully you can still catch it. Oh no, you didn't catch it. Oh god damn it. Oh god. That's not good. Okay, I'm coming off. I guess we'll be walking. Okay, just. Okay, I guess we need to walk to the next station then. But no, I mean, we can ride a monorail from here now. Just hop in a random seat, alright? Doesn't matter if it's a front or not. Just hop in a random seat and do. Just hop in a random seat. Now, the next station is. This is the one-way highway from the back left-hand side of the map. Now we can tour this section, but now this area, this is the double-decker path. Be careful and mind your heads. Now we'll be crossing under some train rails. Now to our right we have a drop tower. And we also have a swinging ship. We've got a one-way. That is the beginning of a one-way highway to the other side of the map. Now over here we have a couple stalls, and then we also have vintage cars down there. Across this bridge, you'll find that to our left is some spinning rides. To our right are the swan boats that we covered that I covered earlier. And if we just follow the path, it will lead us back to this side of the map. So now, over this weird path, you can see we have some log fumes. Quite a lot of them to be exact. It's a very extreme queue. We can ride it to the other side and then loop to food court number 2. This is a very, very slow ride, but it's nice and calm with some water. Also above us we have monorail stop number 1. Monorail begins from here. This was actually the first monorail station. Now if we hop off from this station, you can see that we have a food area, or food court number 2. Now we've got all the stalls that we covered before, the toilets, some seats for refreshments, and all that. But this one is a dead end, and I'm just gonna belly flop on the floor. This is just how a game works, how game mechanics work. Still, this is a work in progress, so. Now if we head on this way, back where we came, avoiding the trash can that could hit you, and up and over this bridge. This is among one of the bigger ones. As you can see, there's the log fume. Now if we continue on this way, you can see a dark ride, and then of course you have monorail stop number 5 over here as well. Of course, there is a queue path for it. And yeah, we've reached a dead end now. We're gonna have to cross the tracks, right? Look, left and right. Okay, cross the tracks because Amara's over there doing a big loop spin. Now over here we have a unfinished roller coaster. I forgot to finish, but it is still here. Now over here is the only way to get to. Is literally the only way to get to one of the rides. You have to cross over here. And then you'll find there is a train here. There are 3 train stops in total. Here you have a big spinner. And now, if we'd like to go back, now we need to now we'll go back on this. Now we need to get now if we go on the big highway to the beginning of the park. As you can see, to our left we have some gentle rides, observation deck, drop tower, some space rings, some ramp thing. Then we'll be going alongside train for a few minutes, and down there is vintage cars. So now we've got to head. Anyways, now we need to just go across here. And I'll bring you to the beginning of literally the longest path ever. Okay, we need to cut through all this. We need to cut through all this queue pathing because it's literally going to take ages to get on this humongous ramp. As you can see, my park doesn't look the best during nighttime. But we do have lighting so you can see properly now. This is the only way to get to the plane ride. Going through many paths, going through many sky bridges. It is a work in progress, so yeah. Eventually we will have more rides. Eventually I'll have more rides over here. Maybe I will also have to build a bridge over here, going across there into the plot that way. But this is the longest path you will ever have to go through, and this is just for some plane rides. So internet, if you would like to hop into a plane, we can do a ride. It's one of the calmer ones, but it will speed up. It's one of the calmer rides. It's just one for you to relax on after you've literally walked about a kilometer across the entire map. But it is still a work in progress. Okay. And now, it is still working. Now you can get quite a good view of some of the rides. Now, you can still see now there is still one area we haven't covered yet. And when the ride slows down to a stop, now when we hop off, now back across this super tall bridge, or we can just cut through here. Now over here, this is a one-way road from the super long ramp. Instead of having to go all the way back, it's a one-way road. The only reason for this one-way road is to make your lives a little easier, and it will bring you to the exit very quickly. Also, you can see that some of them that also now if you would like to hop onto the monorail. It doesn't matter what carriage, just hop on before it leaves. I'll show you all the monorail stations. This is station 3. We'll just call that station 1 for now. This is the second station, looping around the corner. As you can see, this is more of like the faster rides, the more extreme rides. But if we continue on, we will find ourselves in the much more calm area. I would say this is more like the extreme area. We've got a big 360-degree thing, which I would which goes extremely fast. And if you zoom out, you can see a lot of the trains pulling into the stations. There are 4 trains and there are 5 stations. And some of these stations are extremely big. These are self-driving monorails, okay? Now to the right, you can still see a plane ride. There is no way to access it but the extremely long bridge, which you can now see clearer. It goes across the entire map. Now we'll be doing a bit of loops and turns because there is no way you can get down that fast. We'll just do this. Now this is stop number 3 near the calmer areas, and of course you can also see the small food stands, and also you should also, if you wanted to go to food court number 2, you would take this stop or the next stop as we're pulling into the log fume area / the calmer ride area. Now as you can see, there are still log fumes that we rode on to get to the food court number 2. Now if we just continue on this route, we will reach our final station, the first food court, and all the gentle rides at the beginning of the park that you can see. And that's pretty much it. Also, you can also check out my channel, link in the description down below. And yeah, that's the end of the tour. If you want to make your way back to the exit, it would be this quick route over here. It would be this small route over here. It would be actually a big route. Anyways, it is still a work in progress. With queue passes dotted absolutely everywhere, it is quite difficult to find whatever area you needed to be to. And yeah, that's the end of the tour. And yep, we're back at the start of it, and this is one of my good theme parks. Oh, I mean, it is quite a good theme park, although it only has 2 stars. And yep.